Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Courtside Talks.
When people talk about the most influential players in basketball history, one name always comes up: Allen Iverson. A player who stood barely 6 feet tall, yet played like a giant among giants. Iverson wasn't just a scorer or a superstar, he was a cultural phenomenon who changed the NBA forever. But just how good was he really? Allen Iverson was born on June 7, 1975, in Hampton, Virginia. His childhood was far from easy. Raised by his mother, Ann Iverson, the family struggled financially, moving between small apartments and difficult neighborhoods. Basketball eventually became his escape. But interestingly, Iverson's first true love wasn't basketball, it was football. In high school at Bethel High School in Hampton, he was actually a star quarterback and defensive back. In fact, he led his football team to a state championship and was named Virginia High School Player of the Year in both football and basketball. However, Iverson's life took a dramatic turn in 1993. He was involved in a bowling alley fight that became a highly controversial case. Iverson was convicted and sentenced to prison, even though many believed he was unfairly targeted. After 4 months in jail, the governor of Virginia granted him clemency. This moment could have ended his career before it even began, but instead, it became a turning point. Soon after, Iverson got a second chance when legendary coach John Thompson of Georgetown University offered him a scholarship. At Georgetown, Iverson immediately showed the world what he could do. His lightning speed, incredible ball handling, and fearless scoring ability made him one of the most exciting college players in the country. He averaged over 22 points per game during his college career and won the Big East Defensive Player of the Year award twice. After just 2 seasons, Iverson declared for the 1996 NBA Draft. That draft class was legendary. It included Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, and many future stars. But with the first overall pick, the Philadelphia 76ers selected
Allen Iverson from Georgetown University.
From the moment he stepped onto an NBA court, Iverson changed the game. In his rookie season, he averaged 23.5 points per game and won Rookie of the Year. One moment from that season became instantly iconic, when he crossed over Michael Jordan and hit a jump shot over him. It was a symbolic moment. The new generation had arrived. Iverson quickly became one of the most unstoppable scorers the league had ever seen. Despite being one of the smallest players in the NBA, he attacked the basket relentlessly against players much bigger than him. His most famous weapon was the killer crossover, arguably the most devastating crossover dribble in basketball history. Combined with his speed and change of direction, defenders often looked completely helpless trying to guard him. Another signature move was his hesitation dribble into an explosive first step. Once he got past his defender, he would finish with creative layups, floaters, or quick pull-up jumpers. But Iverson wasn't just flashy. He was unbelievably productive. Over his career, he won 4 scoring titles, 11 NBA All-Star selections, 3 All-Star Game MVPs, and most importantly, the 2001 NBA Most Valuable Player Award. The 2001 season was the peak of Iverson's career. That year, he averaged 31.1 points per game and carried the Philadelphia 76ers to the NBA Finals almost single-handedly. In Game 1 of the Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers, a team featuring Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, Iverson delivered one of the most iconic moments in NBA history. After hitting a clutch shot over Tyronn Lue, he stepped over him in one of the most famous images in basketball history. Off the court, Iverson was just as influential. He became a cultural icon, bringing hip-hop culture into the NBA mainstream. By the time Iverson retired, he had scored over 24,000 points and was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. So how should Allen Iverson be graded as a basketball player? Statistically, he is one of the greatest scorers and competitors in NBA history. He carried teams that on paper had far less talent than other contenders. His impact on basketball culture was enormous, influencing a generation of players who grew up watching him. Was he the most efficient player? No. Was he the easiest teammate to coach? Probably not. But when it comes to pure competitiveness, toughness, and the ability to dominate games despite his size, Allen Iverson remains one of the most extraordinary players the sport has ever seen. A 6-foot guard who played like a warrior among giants and changed basketball forever.